We fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. I'm set with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers, my messiahs.
4 days will quickly seek themselves a night, and 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Finish straight! Stir up the Athenian youth to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love during the injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with hop, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation, come I, will complain against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious lord, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given Hermia rhymes, and interchanged love tokens with my daughter. With cunning hast thou, Lysander, turned her obedience, which is due to me, into stubborn harshness. And therefore, my gracious lord, be it so, she will not here before you today consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, and I may dispose of her, which will either be to Demetrius or to her death, according to our laws immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to endure forever the society of men.
Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood, whether, if you yield not to your father's will, you can endure the livery of a nun. To live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master so their blood to undergo such virgin pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the rose distilled, and that which withering on the virgin thorn grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt Hippolyta and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would. Or, on Diana's altar, to protest for a austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia.
And Lysander, yield thy grace title to my certain rights.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Lysander. True, Demetrius hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render unto him. And Hermia is mine, and all my right of her do state unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. Yet my love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius's. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? But Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Neda's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, that Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. Demetrius, come along, and Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death, or to a vow of single life. Demetrius, Aegeus, come along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something nearly that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
The delightful want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for all that I could ever read, could ever hear but tale or history, how the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross too high to be enthralled to learn.
or else misgraft in respect of years,
Oh, spite too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
If there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, bleak as the light in the calling night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. Dear man hath power to say, behold. Doors of darkness do devour it up, so quick bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers ever have been crossed, it stands as an edict of destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts, dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancies follow us.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no son. From Athens is a house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, and leave without the town, where it did meet thee once with Helena to do service to the morn of May. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that man had ever broke, in number more than ever woman spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
You promise, my love.
Godspeed,
grass, and your tongue sweet there, more tunable than larks to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, a famous soul, yours will I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
That my prayers with such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, 'tis no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. If that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, there Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight. From lovers' food, tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some over other some can be. Through Athens I'm thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Before Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyes, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And as this hail some heat from Hermia fell, so he dissolved, and showers both did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's plight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither, and back again.
Is all our company here? You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script. Here is a scroll of every man's name who has fought fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day. At night,
First, good Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and to Mary. Now, good Quince, name the names of the actors by the scroll.
Master, spread yourselves. Answer, as I call you. Gonzo, the Weaver!
Ready? Name what part I'm for and proceed.
Watson, you are set down for Pyrrhus.
What is a pyramus?
A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself most gallant for love.
That will add some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to the eyes. I will move stones. I will condole in some measure. To the rest, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant, I could play Hercules rally. Now name the rest of the players.
Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Quince.
Flute, you will take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that brings love.
Nay, faith! Let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You may put the mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I speak in a monstrous little voice. Oh, Pyramus, thy lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe. Starling, the tailor.
Here, Quiz.
Starling, you will play Pyramus's mother. Snout, the tinker. Here, Prince, Snout, you Thisbe's father. Myself, Pyramus's father. Snark the joiner. Snark the joiner, you the lion's part. And, I hope, here is a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray, if it be given me, firm slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You will frighten the duchess and ladies so that they retreat.
Roar!
And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if that you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar twin nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like gentleman. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were best to play then?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple engraved beard, or your French crown-colored beard.
Your perfect yellow. Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and therefore you shall do it barefaced. But, masters, here are your pots. I am to entreat you, request you, desire you to come by tomorrow and meet me in the palace woods a mile without the town, by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we were to do it in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices not. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu. At the Duke's oak queenie.
How, my spirits? Whither wander thou?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, we do wander everywhere, faster than the moon's sphere.
And we serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green.
The cowslips tall, her pensioners be, in their gold coats spots, you see.
Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles of their savors.
I must go seek some dewdrops here and hang out pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou. Love of spirits will be gone.
Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing, fell and wrath, and they do square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either we mistake your shape and making quite.
Or else you be that shrewd and knavish sprite called it Huck. Are you not he that frights the maidens of the military?
Those that Huck up and call them to Puck. You do the work and they shall have good luck.
Are you not he?
Thou speak'st aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. And sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bomb, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wise is that, telling the saddest tale. Sometimes, for free-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum down, tumble she, and tear the grass and falls into a cough. And the whole choir holds their heads and laugh. And waxen in their mirth, knees and swear, a merrier hour was never wasted there. A moon fairy! Here comes Oberon!
Withdraw, Oberon!
Hail the Met! Hail the Met by moonlight, proud time.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Ferris, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland and in the shape of Coronstad all day playing on pipes of corn and the single love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India, but that forsooth. The bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress Hippolyta, your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Therefore, lead him through the glimmering night from Perigenia, whom he ravished, and make him with Achilles break his faith with Ariadne and Antiope.
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since the middle summer spring met we, on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountains or by rushy brook, or by the beached margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain as if revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious sparks, which, falling in the land, have made every pelting river so proud that they have overborne the continents. And this same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are the parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her over? How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. Fairies, away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took at a fair vestal thrown by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower. Before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make any man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and below here again ere the Leviathan can swim a leak.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes!
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she then waking looks upon, be it on lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up. Who comes here? I am invisible.
Demetrius? I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am enwoed within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone. Follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Treat me but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirits, for I'm sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night, and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. As for that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I'm not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you in my respect are all the world. And how can it be said I'm alone when all the world is here to look on
Run
me?
from thee and hide me in the breaks, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest have not such a heart as you. Run where you will. The spirit shall be changed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
Will not stay thy question. Let me go. Or if thou wilt follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I. In the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well live. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye. There it is.
I pray thee give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. And there sleeps Titania, some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamelled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth.
Fear not, my lord, the service will do.
Anoint his eyes.
Fear not, my lord.
But do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady.
Fear not, my lord.
Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord.
With some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute hence, some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds, and some war with rear mice for the leathern wings to make small elves' coats. And some to keep back the clamorous owl, the nightly hoots and wonders, the dark great spirits. Fairies, to your offices, and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wait, do it for thy true love take. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye it shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
And love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have got our way. I will rest us, fair Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, till I so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it.
Oh, Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And end life when I end loyalty.
Further? Further?
Here is my bed. Sleep, give me all his rest.
And half that wish, the wish's eyes be pressed. What?
this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. Who's here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden sleeping sound. On the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she does not lie near this lack-love, this kill-courtesy. Sure. Upon your eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake, when I'm gone. For I was now to overwhelm.
Stay, though you killed me, sweet Demetrius!
I can't be Heston, do not hold me thus!
Oh, when thou darkling leave me, do not so. I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the less is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so my eyes are often worse than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that make me run away for fear. Never no marvel though Demetrius do us months to fly my presence thus. But who is here? Lysander on the ground. Dead? Or asleep? Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Oh, I run through fire, I will die, sweet sir. Transparent Helena. Nature shows us that through thy bosom is heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my stall.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he loves your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No! You repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Will not change a raven for a dove. A man's will is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I serve such scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye? But you must flout my insufficiency. But fare you well. Of course, I must confess, I thought you known of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
She's Sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near, for as the surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And all my powers address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Lysander, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent off my breast. Ah, me. Pity. Oh, what a dream was here. Lysander. Oh, look how I do quake with fear. Lysander. Lord. What? Removed. Lysander. What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of our loves. Oh, how I swim almost with fear. No? Oh, then I will perceive you are not nigh. Oh, either death or you I'll find immediately.
Now this is a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This screen watch shall be our steady, which is often break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke wins. What sayest thou, Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By locking a parlous fear.
I bid you leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say that we will do no harms with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver, and that should put them out of fear.
We will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6. No.
Oh, let it be written in 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I feared, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourself to bring in God shield us. A lion amongst ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there's not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell us it's not a lion.
Nay, you must name her name, and half her face must be seen through the lion's neck, and she herself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defects, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were a pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a woman, as other women are, and then let her name, and tell them plainly she is.
Snug, the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but then there's 2 hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the chamber for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Found out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine at night.
Well, then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present moonshine. And there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did talk in a wall. What say you, Butter?
Some man or other must present wall. Let him have some loam or some plaster or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Then let him hold his fingers thus, and through the cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you've spoken your speech, enter into that break. And so, everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespun have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What, a play to what? I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see course.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
Odors.
Odors, Saviour sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than ever played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, as true as false that yet would never tire. I will meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny soon.
9 is his 2, man.
Oh.
Why you must not speak that yet? That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your lines at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as false that yet would never tire.
Fierce Thisbe, I will
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about a round. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
Why do they run away? This is a nature of them to make you feared.
Oh, Butter, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own.
Bless thee, Butter. Bless thee.
I see then, knavery. This is to make an axe of me. Frankly, if they could. But I will not stir from this place to do what they can. I will walk up and down here and I will sing that they shall hear I'm not afraid. The arms of cock so black of you with orange tawny bill. These rustle and his guns so truly. Ran with little quill. What angel wakes me from my lonely bed? He thanks the sparrow and the lark that plays on cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark and dares not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored with thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtuous force doth move me. On the first view to swear I love thee. Yes!
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Yeah, to say the truth, love and reason keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors would not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
What is wise is not beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wits enough to get myself out of this woods, I would have enough to serve my own time. No! Out of this wood, do not decide to go. They shall remain here. Oh, no, for I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. Go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt let an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready?
And I.
And I.
Be kind and courteous to this gentlewoman. Hop in her walks and gambol in her eyes. Feed her with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, and for night vipers, crop their waxen thighs and let them by the fiery glow of zealous to have my love to bed and to rise. And like the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from her sleeping eyes. Love to her else and to her courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
Hail!
Hail.
I cry you, worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you of my acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I should make bold with you. Your name, modest friends?
Peace Blossom.
Good Master Peace Blossom. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I promise you, your kindred have made mine eyes watery now. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Wait upon her, lead her to my bower, tie up my love's tongue. Shush, shush, shush. Bring her silently.
Then what it was that next came in her eye which she must dote on in extremity. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monstrous in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals were met together to rehearse a play. The shadowless thick-skin of that barren sword who, Pyramus presented in her sport, forsook a scene and entered in a break, when I did her at this advantage take. When in that moment, so it came to pass. To time me awake and straight away nothing ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latch the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I bid thee do.
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the Athenian lady by his side, so that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, whoa, but not this the man.
Why do you kill him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Oh, the sun was not so true until the day has Lysander to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? Oh, I cannot be but thou hast murdered him. How so should a murderer look? So dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out! Oh, thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Oh, once tell true even for my sake. Dost thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch, could not a worm and adder do so much?
Spend your passion on a mispriced mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood. Or is he dead for all that I can tell?
Oh, I pray thee, then tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I give therefore?
A privilege never to see me more.
There's no following her this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I shall remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, not a false turn true.
And faith overturned that one man holding troth. A million fail every day, confounding oath
About the wood go, swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see I'll bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
Like her! Look her go!
Flower of this purple dye, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus in the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band! Helena is here at hand, and the youth, mistook by me, pleading for lover's speed. Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then must two at once woo one. Ooh, that must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me that fall preposterously. Well, why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Look. When I vow, I and thou so born in intimacy, all truth and fears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you bear the better face to prove the true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
None in my mind, neither
now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Goddess.
Yes!
Perfect. Divine. Shall I compare thy manner? How ripe and show thy lips, cherries tempting grow.
Spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment!
When thou holdst up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
You were civil and you Can you not? As I know you do, you must join in souls to mock me too. To vow and swear and to praise my part. And I'm sure you hate me. You both are rivals and love Hermia. And now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would sort of end the virgin and extort a poor soul's patience. Or to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Sir, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you my part, and yours... and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till I'm dead.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helena, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide, dear. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Oh, thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound, but why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love would not let him bide.
Ah, you speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Fair Helena, more in guilds the night than you, fiery oaths and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsels that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, when we have cheered the hasty women from parting us? Oh, all school days friendship, childhood innocence, and will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with that? That's not your poor friend. It's not I scorned you not, it seems that you scorn me. Have you not said, Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speak you this to her you hate? Wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, rich within his soul, and every week, but by your setting off, by your consent? So Helena, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved. I understand not what you mean by any of this. I do persevere. Complete sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink each other. Oh, sweet jester. Sports which will carry shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not commit to such an argument. But fare you well.
Oh, stay, gentle Helena! Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena!
Excellent. Sweet, do not scorn her so.
Helena, I love thee. By my life, I do. I swear which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
So, withdraw and prove it.
Come.
Lysander, wait to pretend all this.
Hey, he'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, yet come not near. You are a tame man. Go.
Head off, thou cast out! Fire! Find thee let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this? Oh, sweet love.
Thy love. Out, tall Tartar. Out. Out, loathful medicine. Hated potion hence.
You're not jealous?
Yes, Sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond forever. See, but weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
Should I hurt her? Strike her? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What greater harm can you do to me than hate me? Hate me, wherefore? Oh, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Oh, and not you, Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Oh, since night you loved me, and since night you left me. Oh, you left me in earnest, I say.
I and never did decide to see thee more. Therefore, out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee. And lo, Helena!
Oh, me. You juggler. You canker blossom, you thief of love. What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tell patient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she had made compare between our statures. She had urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so short and so low? How low am I? Thou painted maple. How low am I? Oh, I am not yet so low that my nails can't reach into thine eyes! I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her. Lower, hark again! But Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius I told him of yourself unto this wood. He followed you. For love I followed him. And now so you will let me quiet go. Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you? Foolish heart that I leave here behind. What, with Lysander? With Demetrius?
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
Sir, she shall not.
When she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Oh, let me come to her!
Yes, you gone, you venomous of hindering not grass made you, beat you, acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf. That scorns your services. Let her alone.
She holds him not. Now follow, if thou darest. To prove who's right, of thine or mine, is most in heaven.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl.
Oh, you, mistress! All this coil is long of you.
hunger, though. Run away.
Oh, I'm amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest. Or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I would know the man by the Athenian garment he had on?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie therefore, Puck, overcast the night. Lead these testy rivals so far astray as one come not within another's way. And from each other look thou lead them thus, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and disrupt the ass's joy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
Fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night's dragon do cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger.
I with the morning's love have oft made sport, and like a forester the groves may tread, even till the eastern gate all fiery red. But, notwithstanding, haste! Make no delay. We may effect this business yet, ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down! Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak out now! Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I'll be with thee straight.
Follow me, then.
Lysander, speak again! Thou run away. Thou coward, art thou fled?
Speak! Come, recreant, come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, I'll go there.
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here. He goes before me and still dares me on. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen am I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day.
I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, coward! Why comest thou not?
Fight me if thou darest. All I want thou runs before me, shifting every place. And darest not stand nor look me in the face. Or art thou now?
Here! Come hither!
Nay, then thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy this dear if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. Thy days approach. Look to me busy.
From these that my poor company detest and sleep, but sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come, one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4.
Never so weary, never so in woe. How I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day. For heaven's shield lie sounder if they meet a fray.
Sleep sound on the ground. I'll apply to your eye. Gentle love's remedy. When thou wakest, still thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady. And the country proverb known, that every man shall take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall be ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come. Sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy. Well, where's Peace Blossom?
Ready? Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Cobweb?
Ready.
Cobweb, good monsieur, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, monsieur. And good monsieur, have a care of your honey bag bright knots. I would be loath to have you overflow with the honey bag, senor. Where's mustard seed?
Ready.
Give me your leave, monsieur mustard seed.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Peace Blossom to scratch. I must to the barber's, monsieur, for methinks I am marvellously hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I do have a reason peculiar music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch on your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bundle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous berry that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I would rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of you people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Well, sleep thou, and I'll wind thee in my arms. There it is. Be gone, and be always away. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. So doth the woodbinder sweet honeysuckle gently entwist the female avis so in rings the barky fingers of the elves. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good heart. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favours from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she her hairy temples then had rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew which on the buds was wont to swell like round and orient pearls stood now in the pretty floweret's eyes, like tears that did their own disgrace bewail. And now I have my fun. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle Pug, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that she awaking when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more on this night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud over Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Emperor, what strange visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How can these things pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe this thing now! Come here! I'll get to thee!
Silence a while. Take off this head.
Now, when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Ooh. Now, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance into Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. And there shall these pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
My very king! Attendant monk, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, I have the forester. And, since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echoing conjunctions.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, but besides the groves, the skies, the fountain, every region here seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind. So flued, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hollered to, nor cheered with horn in Crete, and Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear.
Yes, but so, what nymphs are these?
and wake them with their haunts. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Can these woodbirds but a couple now?
Pardon, my lord?
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world? The hatred is so far from jealousy. To sleep by hate and fear no enmity.
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep, half waking. But as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian lord.
My good lord. I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love for Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now like the remembrance of an idle god which in my childhood I did dote upon. Now, all the faith and the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, were I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but like in sickness did I loathe this food. As in health, come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and shall forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. I will overbear Aegeus' will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undisagreeable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double.
Oh. Are you sure that we are awake? Seems to me that if we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Miss. Gas my life stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream has the wit of man to say what dream it was. But man is but an ass if he will go about to expound this dream. I thought it was. There's no man can tell that. We thought it was. We thought I had. But man is but a pat fool if he will offer to say what we thought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. No. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive. His heart to report what my dream was. I will get Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of a play before the Duchess and the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I just sing it at Thisby's death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is she come home yet? She cannot be heard of. Oh, God, she is transported.
If she comes not, then the play is marred.
It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge her Miss Banshee.
No, she has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
I am the best person too. She is a very paramour of a sweet voice.
You must say paragon, for paramours, God bless us, a thing of law.
Masters, the Duke has come from the temple, and 2 or 3 more lords and ladies are married here. If our sport had gone forward, we have been made back.
We, holy bottom, thus she lost 6 pence a day during her life. She could not escape 6 pence. And had the Duke not given her 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. She would have deserved it. 6 days in Pyramus and nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Almost horrendous day! Almost happy hour!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you I'm no true Athenian, I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will say is that the Duke has dined. Get your apparel together, strings to your beards, new ribbons to your crops. Every man look over his part, for the short and the long is, our play is preferred. No more words, go away. Go away. Go away.
Strange but true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such shaping brains, such seething fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or, in the night, imagining some fear. How easily is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together more witnesses than fancy's images, engrossed to something of great constancy, yet howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us waits in your royal wants, eh? You're bored. You're bed.
Come now. What masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Cold fiddle straight!
Here. My Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What masks? What dances? How shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delights?
There's a brief how many spots arrive. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The Battle of the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The thrice 3 muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That's some satire, keen and critical. Not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Tedious and brief. Merry and tragical. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How should we find the concord of this discord?
Such a play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I can play, but by 10 words it is too long. For in all the play there is not one word apt or one player fitted, and tragical it is, my noble lord, for Pyramus doth then kill himself. Which I must confess, my lord, when watched rehearsed, made my eyes water. Though more merry tears, a passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are those who do play it?
Hard-handed men at working Athens here, which have never toiled in their minds till now, have toiled with their unbirthed memories with the same play. Against your naturals.
We will hear it.
No. No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I've heard it over, and it is nothing in this world. Unless you can find sport in their intense, extremely stretched and calm for cruel pain.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. And take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged in duty and service perish.
You shall see no such thing, gentle sweet.
She says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Trust me, sweet, out of the silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, in least speak most to my capacity.
The prologue is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, we do not come as minding to contest you, our true intent is. All for your delight, we are not here that you should here repent us. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow does not stand upon points. He hath writ his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on the prologue like a child on a recorder. Sound, but not in government.
Her speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know, this beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast off present wall. That vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls shake. Poor souls, they are content to whisper. At the which let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bushy form presented moonshine. For, if you would know, by moonshine did these lovers speak no scorn, to meet at Nisus' tomb, there to woo. This gristly beast, which lying like my niece, the trust of this bee coming first at night, did scare away, or rather, did affright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lying while with bloody mouth did see. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe dead and slain. Whereat, with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody, boiling breast. Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. As for the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may win many asses.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one, snout my name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that it had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly, and this, the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, Grimlood Knight! Oh, night with hue so black! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, who stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shall do well for this. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for ever thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, she should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see, it shall fall pat as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, wall, full often have thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My chair lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit on it.
I see your voice. Now must I treat you to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace. kissed me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Still me, I'm straight away.
Take life, take death. I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall my part discharged so, and wall being done, thus wall away, doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are the shadows, and the worst are no worse in imagination invented.
Must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Ah, here comes your noble beast too. A man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse who creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. To know that I, once snug the joiner, am a lion fell, no else no lion stand. For if I should in this place come to strife, 'twere pity on my life.
This platform does the horn moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
There is not colour for the candle, for you see it is already in snuff.
Proceed.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this platform is the moon, I, the man in the moon, and this thorn bush,
And this dog.
This is old Nini's too!
Well ruled, lad.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown.
Well mouse, lion.
I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take off the truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spies! But mark, O knight! What dreadful dole is here? Eyes do you see? How can it be? O dainty dog, O dear! Thy mantle good, what stained with blood?
Such passion, and the death of a dear friend, would go nearest to make a man look sad.
Monsieur, my heart will I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion here hath deflowered my dear, which is, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with tear. Come tears confound, out sword and wound, the path of Pyramus, I that left path, where heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, my soul is in the sky, tongue loose thy light. Moon take thy flight. Now die.
Our chance moonshine is gone, before this becomes back in defiance of love.
She will find him by starlight. Ah, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks you should not use a long one for such a premise.
Asleep, my love? What dead, my dove? Oh, here, miss, arise. Speak, speak. Quite dumb. Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These, my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers make moan. Her eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sister spring, come to me, with hands as pale as milk, lay them in gauze and sure with shears. A thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, imbue my breast. Woo! Farewell, friends. Thus this be ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
I and wall too.
The wall is down the path of thy father's. Will it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a burgomaster dance between two of them?
No epilogue, I pray you. Your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when all the players are dead, there needs none be blamed. Mary, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hung himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is. And very notably discharged. The iron tongue of midnight hath flown 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity.
While the heavy ploughman snores, all weary tasks are done. Now the wasted brands do glow, while the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now is that time of night, with the graves all gaping wide, and every fun that's forth is bright, in the church may pass to glide. And we fairies that do run, by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now a frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it tripping me.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. And so shall all the couples three, ever true in loving be. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the Puck a liar call. So good night, until you all. Give us your hands if we be friends, and Puck he shall restore amends.